No grandiose intro sequence for this one. This is the 10th episode. Because 10 is an arbitrarily important number, I decided I'd do something special for this one. Now usually I just pick a subject or a person and shit on them for 10 minutes and call it a day. This time I'm gonna shit on a movie. I mean, movies get away with a lot of shit these days.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see.
Bruh.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Bruh.
Save Martha! Why did you say that name?
Especially ones that try to be funny, so as a professional comedian, I'm gonna critic one myself. Thankfully, CinemaSins has yet to cover this particular video, and also thankfully, iMovie has just enough editing features for me to do a CinemaSins style review. And yes, I'm well aware that I'm probably the only person on earth that doesn't, like, really absolutely love this movie. I don't hate it, but it's pretty fucking close. I made this one at the request of a good friend of mine, so hope you like it, mate. Oh, and the unparliamentary language doesn't get censored out of this one, so children, look away. Okay, the implication that this is not a complete and healthy breakfast insults me. It's got carbs, proteins, and lipids. Clearly, it's a wonder superfood.
Be home around 11.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Brennan.
Let's slowly get those hips up. Good, now hold it right.
I wouldn't touch anything in that house.
Yeah, I'm leaving for the conference.
You leave me money for pizza, Dad?
Yeah, there's $20 on the whole table.
What if I want wings?
You don't need wings.
That's not enough, Dad!
So far, this movie's done an excellent job of establishing characters. The problem is that none of them are fucking protagonists. Now let's do some math because I'm a professional asshole. We learned that he has
40-year-old son Dale.
and then we learned that.
I have a 39-year-old son named Brennan.
Now I'll be really generous and say that she had her kid at 18, which would then put her age at a grand total of 57. And let's say he had his kid at 18 too. Well, that would put his age at a grand total of 58. Well, realistically, these buggers should be pushing 70, but either way, that's not a 58-year-old and that's not a 57-year-old.
Dale and I want to welcome you to our home with open arms.
Ugh. Get a room, Dad.
Oh, for Christ. Dale!
No, not Dale. Violence. You solved this problem with violence.
But my other son, Brennan, was going to be moving into his own place, but he was recently let go from his job at PetSmart, so he is going to be living with us.
Now, what you said was the truth, and if it pisses him off, all the better. But you can't say it and then get confused when he does get pissed off.
I didn't want salmon! I said it 4 times! This wedding is horseshit!
Given the amount of forks, knives, and silverware at a wedding, I'm surprised that this fucker hasn't been turned into Swiss cheese yet.
Robert better not get in my face. Cause I'll drop that motherfucker.
Jesus, Brennan.
I see a lot of actions, and not a lot of consequences. Why is she tolerating this?
Dad, we're men.
An excellent observation, Watson.
We like to shit with the door open.
That reason alone is enough for this guy to get put in front of a firing squad.
We talk about pussy. We go on riverboat gambling trips. We make our own beef jerky. That's what we do. And now that is all wrecked.
And good riddance. Why the fuck would you do those things with your dad?
Suppose Nancy sees me coming out of the shower
I'm gonna stop him right there on suspicions of not showering in the first place.
and decides to come on to me. I'm looking good.
Not the cap.
Got a luscious V of hair going from my chest pubes down to my ball.
Fuck, now I got an image in my head. Look, if the dad murdered the fucker next to him with a knife, I would call it a happy ending.
And she grabs me by the wings. Shut the fuck up!
Let the hate flow through you. Hey, Robert, what's all the commotion?
Hey, Don.
Is that your wife, Nancy?
Right here, Don.
Can I come over this afternoon and touch your face?
Sure.
Thanks. Good luck, guys.
See you, Don.
Don has yet to piss me off, so he's a protagonist now. Can't wait to see how the story develops his character.
Can you make me a grilled cheese sandwich?
Sure.
No. Dale just ate. He's testing you to see how much he can get away with.
You know, for a dad that has a surprising grip of knowledge on what's wrong with his son, it's crazy that you haven't resorted to the obvious. Violence. For the, unique children, shall we say, that didn't realize what movie I was reviewing, now you know.
Brennan. Please don't do that.
Oh, that's enough ketchup. Come on. Dale.
I think I'm a minority. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I think I'm in the minority here because, like, with grown adults acting like children, it's okay if they're, like, lovable or funny, but these guys are just plain fucking annoying. I mean, there's no redeemable qualities whatsoever. This is some Minion movie shit.
You don't mind, do you, Brennan? Okay.
Brennan.
I'm not comfortable.
That's okay. No, it's okay. It's probably not good on fish anyway.
I hate to admit it, but this fucking fancy sauce scene is the first time I laughed in the entirety of this movie. I'll do the right thing.
I have a green belt. Read it and weep.
I don't believe in belts.
On behalf of the belts, we do not believe in your waistline either.
But one time I wrestled a giraffe to the ground with my bare hands.
Not true, Dale. Don't be ridiculous.
I really can't say how much I appreciate the father for going out of his way to shut his son down. Good on you, mate. Go further.
I've been called the songbird of my generation.
Take the ortolan. That tiny, delicate songbird. Its eyes poked out so that it can gorge. And then it's drowned in cognac. It's ingenious.
He was spared a songbird's fate. That pisses me off.
I'll sing right now. If you wanna get down on these hairy balls, why don't you jump right in?
Hey.
It's a crotch party right up in here. Why don't you lick on this big John?
Stop it, Dale! Stop it! Stop it!
You know, I retract my previous comment. This is worse than the Minions movie.
Let's just back off. All right. Brennan, it's okay. It's okay. Great,
You
Dale.
said a mean thing first.
All right. Okay. Just look. You know what? Hey, guys. Okay, sleeping.
Oh, yes. He's sad.
And this is the one rule of the house. Don't ever, ever, ever touch my drum set. You understand?
Wouldn't it be so funny if Brennan went and touched this other guy's drum set, despite the fact that he said not to? I mean, that would really be a moment for comedy history right there if that happened.
Honey? I think I just found a chain of islands that we can sail to after New Zealand.
That could quite possibly be the exact same words this guy said. I don't think the natives took it too well.
Why is it that Dale never left?
Dale has always coasted off my accomplishments.
If I said it once, I said it 100 times, but you seem to know exactly what's wrong with your son. Fix him!
I mean, I don't know where he got this sense of entitlement. Maybe it was his mother passing.
Sorry, Doc. How does his mom dying making him entitled again?
Some of the nastier parents started singing, Brennan has a mangina. And I have to admit, for a little while, I sort of joined in as well. From that day on, Brennan never sang again.
Sorry, I'm just missing the sad part of the sad backstory.
You awake?
Yeah.
I just want you to know I hate you.
The not Brennan kid is an only child, so why does he have two beds?
You and your mom are hillbillies. This is a house of learned doctors.
Okay, that was pretty funny. If Brennan drowning the other guy was jailed for murder, I really just turned the counter to 0 and ended right here.
Fuck you, Dale! Fuck you!
I don't know why this made me laugh so much. My God, I've ruined my sense of humor.
Hey,
Hey,
why are you so sweaty?
I was watching Cops.
Frankly, he could have just said he was jacking off. I mean, it's already an established pattern of behavior at this point for him. To be fair, they perfectly capture the attention and intelligence spike that occurs when you try to hunt for evidence against your sibling.
Because I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set, okay?
If you do that, I am warning you right now, if you touch my drums, I will stab you in the neck with a knife.
You will?
Spoiler, he doesn't.
Ian, go in the room.
Okay, I can't show you what happens next for obvious reasons, but if Margot Robbie's tits were the reason why half the men watch Wolf of Wall Street, this is on the opposite end of the spectrum.
War.
War never changes.
I teabag your fucking drum set! Oh, my drum set's a guy, so that makes you gay, you fucker!
What? No, lady, don't stop. This is good. This is what's supposed to happen.
Let them fight.
There seems to be some savage fight going on between my son and stepson, so I...
Family issues, huh?
I don't believe in talking about people's personal lives behind their back.
You know nobody likes you, right?
Oh no, I've seen a thing or two. Trust me, she's in the right. You should keep other people's personal lives out of your work. They both suffered crippling concussions and subdural hematomas, and I lived happily ever after. The end.
What the fucking fuck?
Me too, mate. Me too.
You have 1 month to find jobs or you're rotting your asses. I will arrange interviews for Monday and you will go.
He did it. He finally did it. What good news.
Oh my God!
You yelled rape at the top of your lungs.
Mom, I honestly thought I was gonna be raped for a second.
I laughed. I'm going to hell. I know. Let's move on.
It's gonna be fine. They're gonna get jobs. They'll be gone in a month. A month.
I'm not a parent, rather thankfully, but does it escape him that it's their fault their sons are like this?
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories.
You know, I didn't notice it when I first watched the movie, but now that I see it a second time, there is no life behind those eyes. Oh my God. I'm becoming a movie critic. Even worse, I'm becoming literary. Kill me now.
You don't even look good while you're singing. The worst thing I've ever heard. This is $1,200 a week for voice lessons, and this is what I get?
This guy's blowing the price of 2 Le Grand Meisterstück a week on fucking singing lessons.
Sam, you know, you were busy fishing with Mark Cuban.
Oh, yeah. Well, not just the Cubes, but we had Chris Daughtry, Jeff Probst, Super Chef Bobby Flay. I mean, it was insane. I mean, it was almost too much.
My God, that's...
The real sin here is not that he's a braggadocious asshole, but that this braggadocious asshole happens to be the younger brother, which is in complete defiance of reality.
Don't be mad at Dale for ruining the story, and possibly the evening. It's totally fine. I have a lot more stories.
He's an ass, and a dickhead, but he provides the other two with so much suffering that he's really a hero.
What about Dale and Brennan? Because they haven't even gotten jobs yet.
Gotta change the record.
Yep, these are the good guys now. I am cheering for them with all my heart.
Robert, don't talk to me like that in front of my son.
Lady, your actual son talks to you way worse.
Is it true that you struck Derek in the face and he fell from the treehouse?
Yeah, he asked me to.
Oh, it's the most amazing thing I've ever heard. I want you to know that tonight I am going to pleasure myself to the image of you doing that to Derek. You know what I mean?
Again, I don't think I can, like, show what she said next on YouTube, but it was hilarious, so I'll take a sin off.
I hate my life, Dale. Dale, I hate my life. I don't know what to tell you.
It seemed okay.
Alice!
Oh, I feel very uncomfortable. I feel like I shouldn't have heard that. This is a comedy movie, right? I think I skipped this part of the movie on my first watch, and having rewatched it in this round, I think I made the right decision that time.
We think it would be very prudent.
Can we turn our beds into bunk beds?
Yes.
Why are you guys so sweaty?
All right, we've already figured out how to do this. The beds match up perfectly.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities.
Please say yes.
You don't need permission from us to build bunk beds. You're adults. You can do what you want.
So...
I'm not making myself clear. I don't give a fuck. Now, you both have several interviews tomorrow. I would think you'd be focused on that and not building bunk beds.
You know, it's not too late to discipline them. You can hold the bunk bed as, like, seized collateral until they finish their work with the interviews.
We did it. We did it. It looks amazing. Look at that. That looks like what you would buy from a store.
Should have been
Look at all this floor space.
Well, my dad and I finished building my brother's bed. That's more or less what we sounded like.
Hey, I never asked you. Yeah. You like guacamole?
Oh my god! No, he's still alive. Again.
Mr. Jenner is ready for your interview.
Actually, we'll be interviewing as a team.
We're here to fuck shit up.
You'd think this wouldn't happen in real life, but I've seen real dudes with pompous prick-ass attitudes like this try to interview. No, they didn't get the job.
My name is Pam.
Are you saying Pan or Pam?
I'm saying Pam. Yeah, I'm sorry. Who is this gentleman sitting behind you?
Hello, Ms. Lady. I'm Dale. I'm Brennan's stepbrother, and I think I might be able to help with the Pan-Pam dilemma.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Pam.
Good things can happen when you don't resort to Minions slapstick humor.
Mr. Huff, under your references, you listed Dale Dilbeck, which I know is this gentleman, but you also listed Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Yeah, we are looking for people we can contact.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go find me a triggered church boy that'll tell me that you can indeed contact Jesus Christ on demand. Or you could pay Kenny Copeland.
I'm just looking to hire guys that I don't mind hanging out with for like 12 hours a day.
Seth Rogen. Fuck you.
Let's do this, you know? You guys are hired. You're in, you know? Unless you're like the weirdest guys ever and I don't see it.
Great.
Is that Dale Dilbeck? Let's make him lick dog shit.
The moxie, the attitude, the determination. I like this kid. No, wait, I didn't mean to like...
FBI, open up!
More than just money, we're gonna get you another kind of support as well.
You're both going to see therapists. Nancy thinks it'll help. And guys, that's non-negotiable.
Their crimes require retribution, not rehabilitation.
I know this seems really, really sudden and just sort of unfair and cruel.
But it's non-negotiable.
But it's non-negotiable.
I don't understand. You're the biggest benefactor in all this, lady. Why are you crying? This is good for you, for him, for everyone.
10-year interest-only loan. I think we got a deal.
Hey, fuckers! Welcome to the neighborhood. My name is Craig.
The neighbor is a Nazi?
Well, minor correction. Really not a big deal, but the armband is actually not facing the right direction. It's a reverse image. Also, he's missing some stuff from his hat. You know, again, not a big deal. Let's move on.
Do you want to talk about some of those feelings?
I love you.
Obviously, you don't know me.
I love you so much.
Thank you, and I will take that as a feeling that you have of comfortability with me.
It's more than comfortability. I mean, I fucking love you.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about our life together.
Apparently clients do this shit all the time. The worst part is therapists fall for it.
I would like to say a few things. Derek, you're an outstanding young man, son. And I would like to say that this is the image I have, that sometimes when I'm making love to your mother and I realize that this is where you came from, that I'm so moved that I talked to my lawyer, and not only are you going to be in my heart forever, but you're going to be in my will, young man.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You were perfect. You were a flawless character. You said all the right shit all the time. But what the fuck was that?
Dad, please shut up.
Please shut up!
I felt that pain. Oh my god, what good acting job.
Brennan, I think that what you did to Robert's boat was horrid. Having said that, I think that both of you boys showed a lot of enthusiasm and inventiveness.
Yes, thank you.
You gotta be kidding me. They
No.
destroyed our dream, and you're calling it inventive.
No, I didn't mean it like
Yes,
that.
you did.
I'm sorry. I don't think I understand your point here. What's the loss in berating and beating them for the shit that they did?
Oh my lord! Somebody should have done this a long
Time ago, and I'm gonna do it.
Dad, what are you doing?
You have to learn there are consequences for your actions. Get
Dad!
Robert! Oh!
Dad, this is not the answer.
You're next, mister. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Get off me! Behaviors will not be tolerated.
You know what? Just for that, I'll take 10 off.
I don't know if I can ever forgive him for wrecking my boat.
Why are you giving up?
I'm not giving up.
You are. You're giving up on our boys.
But they're 40.
I don't care how old they are, Robert. They're still our children.
This dude's just like on a roll. I mean, he's made like 100 right points in a row.
All right, that's it. I'm waking him up. No! All right. Don't wake him up. Oh, that's a myth. Wake up. Oh, hey.
He's not really struggling, therefore he is consenting. Don't quote me on that. Oi, you're a doctor. You should know this.
Oh, hey! Hey, you all still talking in here?
What are you doing?
Alice was moving a chair from the living room into the dining room for an extra chair, and her back went out. And I just did the best thing, which is get right on the muscles so they don't seize up.
Can't show the rest, but it's hilarious. Take my word for it. Next.
What Robert is trying to say is that we are getting a divorce.
Whose fault is it? Oh, fuck, I want to fucking know.
Let's cut this shit. It is directly your fault. You destroyed my boat. You beat me up in your sleep. And worst of all, you made Nancy and I resent each other. It is absolutely 150% your fault.
Sorry, but that...
Please don't cry like that. Please.
Good. Good.
Yes! Yes! Oh my God!
I'm Mark Dave. You're alive! Oh my God! I'm alive!
There's a few redeeming scenes in this movie, and this one is definitely one of them. I love it. It's timing-based, plot relevant, and something that only this movie can offer. It's just good comedy in general.
There's a million ways to go without growing cold. And there is always different.
Ew.
Hey, Brandon.
Good to see you, Dale.
Thanks for hiring our catering company.
Easy decision. You guys have an outstanding track record.
Oh, yeah. It's like old times, huh? It really is.
Sure is.
Still have your night vision goggles?
No. I had to sell those so to pay for car insurance. How about you? You still breaking boards or kicking holes in pumpkins or anything?
No.
The movie expects me to believe that people change. I wish they did.
We strictly do 80s Joel music, sir. I'm why you needed me to.
80s Billy Joel doo-wop sucks!
Hey, listen, motherfucker, we only sing 80s Joel!
Blatantly manufactured plot point is blatant and manufactured.
Great job, fuckface. You just busted my nut. This party's shot.
What? I see an empty stage. I see drums. I see a drummer. I see a microphone. And I see a singer.
Dad, come on.
What?
We gave that stuff up.
Yeah, we don't do...
Yeah, the dad does need a character arc.
You know, I hated the way you guys were before. I mean, I hated you. But it just kills me to see you so crushed and normal. Listen to me. Don't listen to me. Prestige worldwide. That's what you gotta do.
You're saying we should go for it.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they gave him a complete character arc. It was nice when he was just pushing them for success and nothing else.
He's up there alone, Brennan. He's up there alone.
My thoughts exactly. Please stop him. I gotta admit, resolving all the plot points to creative flashbacks is quite frankly ingenious. It's funny, it's fucking hilarious, and for a comedy movie, it's kind of necessary.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
If you guys have ever seen my old videos and you know that I like to pull off stuff where it's like funny by familiarity by repeating a joke 100 times, well, I think I'm the only man in history allowed to pull that off, so fuck you, movie.
Actually, I'm his therapist. We are in absolutely no way dating.
Right.
Brennan told me he was going to hurl his body off a helicopter into shark-infested water, so I had a legal obligation to be here.
Wow, you have a legal obligation to take care of the safety of your clients? Jesus Christ, I'd never want to be a therapist. Lucky for me, doctors don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff.
I get it. Don't want to appear too eager, and that is a good strategy, too.
You are an enabler.
She's the first person to call the mom out on her shit. Are we just gonna gloss over that? Now, there is a 6 months later segment, but it's mainly to provide a happy conclusion for all the events of a story, and I really do maintain a position that I do not advocate for happy endings. Just for that, I'm adding 3. So 72, Fast as a Counter. Honestly, that's actually pretty low from what I thought it would be. I mean, I've reviewed an Indian movie before. YouTube took it down on copyright claims, but when I reviewed that movie, the counter was somewhere like the 200s. So obviously, this is better than an Indian movie, though that's not saying much. I mean, again, like I said before, it wasn't a good movie, it wasn't a bad movie. It was funny at times and like downright intolerable at others. My kind of comedy is like Death of Stalin, so compare it to that what you will. Of course, a higher power, which shall remain unnamed, asked me to make this one, so I hope you liked it, mate.